I thought I'd read a little bit from the book of Ephesians to prove that people from Essex can read. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and the feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking up the shield of faith, and the helmet of salvation, and the sword of the Spirit. Now, as well as the belt of truth, I also have on the belt of spell, on account of shiver me slimmer. When is this winter going to end? You don't have to do any exercise in this temperature. Now, the other thing I was going to ponder on, that we can ponder on throughout this, is a quote from Suella Braverman. Okay. But we cannot allow our streets to be taken over by rows of tents. I don't know why I'm doing her as Winston Churchill. Occupied by people, many of them from abroad, living on the streets. And as a lifestyle choice. No one ever asked me when I was homeless.
It's not a lifestyle choice.
Thank you. See, he knows. He knows. I was just echoing his viewpoint there. However, now, I never was homeless because it was my fault, like a lifestyle choice. Because the ladies I met with before, the ladies I was with before I met Samantha, were prepared to tolerate my drinking. I was an alcoholic for 22 years. And then I had liver failure and hepatitis of the head. And I briefly died. And Jesus told me off. In the New Jerusalem. And I saw it. And that was a pivotal moment of my existence. And in the last 12 years, since then, I haven't been at all tempted to return to alcohol or anything, because society would have you believe, as they would have you believe that homelessness is a choice, that I am a recovering alcoholic. I'm recovering, so I will always need them. I am not a recovering alcoholic. I am a new creation in Christ. He's gonna love this. This used to be my life. I sincerely hope that it is not, nor is ever yours. This is called Booze in the Morning. About the slip twixt the cup and the lip, got that right, sure got that right. I got the booze in the morning, it's never far away. Choose your libation all the live long day. And forsooth, fill your boots with vermouth like you did yesterday, and tell yourself it's okay. I'm drinking, I'm stinking, I'm thinking, I'm sinking, imbibing, I'm dying without really trying. I'm plastered, been mastered, lambasted, distracted, and hoisted on my own petard. Go on, baby. Let's hit some bars, 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 bars. I got the booze in the morning. The saloon is opening. The abuse is appalling. I wish this weren't happening. Yeah, but the devil is a calling. I got booze in the morning, and I ain't learned a thing. I ain't learned a thing. I continues day and night. I'm loose as a goose in roaring, soaring flight. And a quip by the slip twixt the covenant lip, got that. Quip by the slip twixt the covenant lip, got that. Quip by the slip twixt the covenant lip, got that right. Show that I right, show that I right, show that I right. Show got that right. Well, thank you. Seems like Essex people can sing too. We're not quite the national joke, we're portrayed on tower, you know. My mother didn't raise no stupid children except me and my brother, of course. Hang on, I've got to set this. Oh yeah, you made the mistake of calling me a troubadour, which is actually true in the advertisement for this here event. Now, a troubadour was somebody who in the old days would go from town to town because they'd have to, and tell people the truth, because you've got, you know, various controlling authorities trying to rip you off from all sides, and they'd kind of say, no, you're being played, and then they'd have to leave town real quick before someone killed them. Except now, we sell it as records. Where's the danger in that? So I believe that people who, songwriters are kind of attracted to danger in a way, and because it's not remotely dangerous anymore, we invent danger of our own. And as long as I could earn it quicker than me or the people I was with could drink it, I was doing fine for a long, long time. And this is called Hard Working Troubadour. I'm old as the hills, I'm old as the stills, the moon shines on them, and I travel at will, and tell tales lest they be forgotten. I'm the Johnson of my time. I'll walk 1,000,000 miles for yours and mine, and I'll spread your word and I'll bring your laws. I know what you want and you know what I'm for, and I'll play this thing until my hands are raw. I'm just your hard-working troubadour. I'm a headlining man with nothing but love to drive a nail through, and ever the ham. Oh, the stitch, such a ham he's unclean. Oh, play oh like it wouldn't do so. Pass the skinny 45-year-old's coat, and if it's worth a damn, well, a winning and consider it sold. I'll take it home, I'll drive it proud, I'll raise my head and let it all hang out. Cause I know what you want, but it ain't me you're searching for. I'm just your hard-working troubadour. No, I know what you want, but it ain't me you're hurting for. I'm just your hard-working troubadour. A minstrel by another name, storyteller, just the same. Singing out till some fool writes it down, and then his story is made by folk like me. Hell, I am your history, so listen up when my kind comes to town. For we come to lay your burden down. For we come to lay your burden down, till there ain't a hardened heart around. So, pass the skinny 45 girls coat, and if it's worth a damn well a winner, then consider it told. I'll take it home, I drive it proud, I raise my head and let it all hang out. 'Cause I know what you want, but it'll be your treasure for. I'm just your hard working troubadour, and I know what you want, but it'll be your hurt for. I'm just your hard working troubadour. Thank you, everybody. Now this is usually my opening number because, you know, some places and you play and you've got to wear a tux and everything, and then you wake up in it and just think, oh, I've got to play another place with a tux in it, and there's no point in getting changed. So when you end up writing songs like this about yourself, you realise that you might have a bit of a problem. On account of the fact that this song is called I Woke Up in My Tuxedo Again. That's it, enough. Well, I'm gonna lay off all the drink and the drugs when the next tour is through. Yep, that's what I said. Put the new record's out, well, it's a hit, what's a poor boy to do? The band's biting my hands and keep them out of the rain. See, everyone gets paid just so long as they play. But Lord, I don't recall that much at all of yesterday, and I woke up in my tuxedo again. Oh, swell, I've gone to hell. Well, there's a smell down my lapel, and all I taste is yeast. Yeah, what a beast. Drunken lump and indecency ain't been seen nowhere near me in some weeks. There's malice and there's palace and it's leavening the grain. It's needy and it's greedy, it's affecting what I'm saying. And Jesus, don't you realize this is what passes for praying when you wake up in your tuxedo again? 3 fingers messy, 3 fingers straight, that's just while I'm dressing before I hit the stage. Hip flask in my pocket and a bottle in the wings. Did you ever come to rock it but you're too drunk to sing? Just me then? I don't believe all of you, but ever feel like you just bust a string? When you wake up in your tuxedo again. Ow! Oh! Whoa! My innards bleed. Ever wake up thinking, have I been out drinking with Oliver Reed? Or Peter O'Toole? I've gone for a burn, my liver is hurting and I feel such a fool. See, I drank the highballs with false idols, sold my records and still, and now I've only got a little while to raise some hell. I only been awake an hour, but I bet you couldn't tell, and I woke up in my tuxedo again. I've been awake an hour, but I bet you couldn't tell, and I woke up in my tuxedo again. You see, I did it my way, and I should have done it your way. See, what you see before you is liver, Archie. Oh, it's corny, isn't it? Frank's the morning after. The mini bar kid. Such a tale this afternoon. I'd welcome a million miles more, one of your smiles, whatever the hell, tell me. Thank you so much. I've been so dumb in my life, it's absolutely impossible to take myself remotely seriously. Now, I do have a set list here somewhere. There's only 3 pieces of paper in this pocket, but I've had the DTs for 12 years. Everything's still shaking. Right, done that one, done that one, done that one. Oh, here's one.
Motorhead.
I'm 51. Behave. Come on now. Easy on it. You made me forget already. Oh yeah. Right, you know sometimes when you've made a slight faux pas and life hasn't quite worked out and you've ended up on getting kicked out of where you were living by the missus or by the missus or
The staff.
by the other missus. Yeah, and then you have to spend a little while either couch surfing or not, and then you come home like the prodigal son. Except you didn't spend your dad's inheritance. You didn't. You just spent your own money on vodka. By the end, it was 2 bottles of vodka a day plus the pub. How could I have possibly been so stupid? I don't understand, even now. So, if you think you ain't going to get judged when you get back to your own hometown, please expect a little criticism. I did not see it coming and I did not react well. This is called I Had to Go Home to Learn to Sing. When your woman woes come down like a gavel with a black hat sews, it's time for you to travel far as 4 winds blow. Don't sing far enough to roam, I should know. When chances are you got the shuffling shoes, I'm only talking about me, boys, I don't know about you. But wherever you go, don't ever think of going back home. Back where friends said there'd be no judges, them that ain't dead that live to be judges, baby, I could always carry a tune. But I had to come home and learn to sing the blues. And when you drink in hand, won't quit for shaking, and the seat of your pants has been kicked so hard it's aching, and as for romance, I was faking every time. Now ditch that backseat, pantseat ride, well I'm sick of getting kicked, life just whooping my behind. I worked it down to nothing and it's strung out of its mind. Don't you find, back where friends said there'd be no grudges, them that ain't dead live to be judges, baby, I could always carry a tune. But I had to come home to learn to sing the blues. Home is where the heartaches hold the home fires down and pour. Scorn upon my mistakes, I ain't going home no more. Back where friends said there'd be no grudges, them that ain't dead have lived to be judges, baby, I could always carry a tune. But I had to come home to learn to sing the, I had to come home and learn to sing the, I had to come home to learn to sing the blues. So when your woman's toes come down like a gavel with a black hat sews, it's time for you to travel far as 4 winds blow. Don't ever think of going back home. smokers have gone. If they could come back, because they were having one for me. Like, and the smell was wafting up and it was great. They're gone now. I've just got coffee. Vital part of the equation is missing. Okay. Yeah, I might as well do the rest of the acoustic stuff, and then we'll get the electric guitar out for a bit of rock and roll at the end. Now, when I was in the hospital, after my liver failure and everything, what I didn't realise was what I do now. Is that the odds against my survival were immense. We're talking thousands upon thousands to one. You don't get that sick and live. Except I saw Jesus, didn't I? Now, after every great military campaign throughout history, if there is an utter bloodbath, if there is an utter slaughter, if there is utter destruction, the victors will select one person and send them back to their own kind and say, do not go up against that guy. And that's why I beat the odds, because he knew I would. And I am. Can't do miracles, I am one. That's how I got to make it. I sincerely believe that. He knew I would pick up what I was for, appreciate what I was for. Oh, and also, right, well, if all this, you know, going around and doing prison shows and doing homeless shows and everything, right, yeah, it makes me look great. No. Art. This is a gift. Freely ye have received, freely give. Also, right, because I am now a dysfunctional human being, oh, by the way, I'm bipolar, trust me, I know how this show goes. You have to pay for me to be both physically and mentally ill for the rest of my life. What am I going to do? Sit there on my sofa and scratch myself? No, I'm going to devise ways to say thank you. Because not only do I owe you my life in Surrey, where I fell down, but I owe you my life every day I draw breath and eat food here, and have a roof over my head. Yeah, Sammy and I were clever enough to play the game right, and we both don't have any chemical dependencies that make it difficult for us to meet the rent. We're fortunate, and we appreciate it. However, when I was in the hospital, I had to have a very stern word with myself. God had already had a stern word with me, I'd have a stern word with me too. Because I weighed 133 kilograms, I was bright purple and yellow and black and bald. Even my eyes were yellow, I was doubly incontinent, and I had to learn to walk again for the second time in front of my dad at the age of 39. How embarrassing. So, I knew I was going to have to be a tough little mama to get out of this one, you know. I wrote this in the hospital, but I couldn't play it for 6 months because my hands wouldn't stop shaking, you know, even worse than they are now. You may stand or you may fall, laugh at the irony of it all. You might beat a hasty retreat, capitulate and defeat, or you might be a tough little mother like me. Well, you were alive until you're dead, cold as ice, heavy as lead. It ain't over till it's through. Until the end, it's up to you. So you might Tough little mother like me. Tough little mother like me. I hope that you don't ever see all the things that I have seen, all the places I have been, and all the heartache, all the pain, and I ain't ever going back there again. And so you know your life's your own. Be it short or be it long, be it happy, be it not. Make the best of what you got, then you will be tough little mother like me. This is called Hopeless Romantic Without a Heart. I wanna love you, but you should know that it is beyond me right now, and so gestures or feelings, where do I start? I'm a hopeless romantic without a heart. Well, I buy you roses, they wilt and die. One door closes, and so do I. Ain't got no key, no handle, and I cannot depart. I'm a hopeless romantic without a heart. Spring brings no joy to me. Most things just annoy me. Oh, where is the joie de vivre? Where is something to believe? When I hold you, I wish I felt things that once made my heart melt. Now was that you or someone else? 'Cause I forget myself. And beseech almost below and above you, one stump per show, but I'm just out of reach. Touching something's easy, but feeling something's hard when you're hopeless romantic without a heart. And I'm a hopeless romantic without a heart. If you honestly thought when I was 17 years old I made the decision, I'm going to become an alcoholic today, didn't. And my friend Melanie, right? She was a heroin addict. I don't even know if she's still alive. But when I got back to my own hometown, I was 39, 40-ish, and of course, when you're persona non grata, the only people that you can hang out with is fellow scumbags. Even though you've raised your game, this is all you've got. They're your friends. Okay, they're my friends. They're adorable just like everybody else because there's God in them. You know? They just happen to have a chemical impediment. But my friend Melanie in particular, right? She didn't decide to become a heroin addict. She was in the care of her two brothers. Now they had decided to become heroin addicts, right? So they gave her a habit of her own. That was nice. And then when, it had taken effect and she was starting to suffer from withdrawal symptoms and where's my drugs? Elder brothers that are supposed to be caring for me. They said, oh, did we forget to tell you about the clause in your contract? You got to go out and earn that. Oh, how do I do that? Well, you go on the game. Oh. Her own brothers put her on the game to finance their own heroin addiction. Some people don't stand a chance. Now, her and her fellow Victor were my friends. Victor was only 34. He died of alcoholism. He came over here suffering from the reverse Dick Whittington maneuver, I think. He thought the streets were paved with gold, but they weren't. They were paved with him, with everybody walking on top of him. And one day Melanie was jonesing, she was, sorry, that means withdrawing, and she was in my bathtub because it stopped spasms, hot bath. But I had to try and keep her awake, because if she falls asleep, she'd drown in the bath. So I thought, what do? I write songs, and I basically plagiarized her life, and we wrote this together. She was in the bath, and I was sitting on the toilet seat trying to, get the acoustics right in there to keep her awake all night. And when I played this song for Terry Waite at Emmaus, he made me the first honorary homeless person in the history of England. If Mel wasn't homeless already, I'd play it with her. I sincerely hope she's still alive. They made a movie about her called Poison Flower. It's available to buy. It was directed by Christopher Castro Michael Chew. Yeah, there's a name that's easy to remember. Chris Chew would have been easier, but no, it's his name, he can do what you like. This is all welfare blues for barrel players, and nowhere to lay my head unless a friend offers a bed. Well, let's not pretend that I'm as good as dead. You pass me around from pillar to post, getting prizes for guessing who's hurting the most. Check your files and throw out the lies. Nothing left but your empty smiles and broken deadlines and promises to will. Bet you're glad you ain't me, but you better pray my dreams don't come true, cause then I'd rather be anyone but you. Well, put my papers to the base of the tray and hope I leave it down. Just go if I can borrow a phone, pass the buck right and left, and tell my benefactor got no credit left. Call probation, say I'm kicking up a fuss. Call the cops out. Call Jesus if you must. This way out. drinks are great. Smoking fag butts and thank you, welfare state. If dignity's reason, then this is insane. Would you rather I just went on the game? You see the figures on the news, they don't report the pandemic of spiritual abuse. Well, you mess with my spirit, you mess with my head, you mess with this body. Now are you quite through yet? And this is far from over. I'll sing this in bars, I'll sing this in prisons, and I'll shout it from cars. Can't shut me up now. Even if you choose, 'cause the hour that I first believed, and through many dangerous toils and snares, I have already come. 'Tis grace that brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. For the Lord has promised good to me. His word, my hope secures. He will my shield and portion be, as long as life endures. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound, sing a wretch like me. I once was lost, yeah, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now